Okay, what do we have here this today? It is a Microswitch. I had a problem with my gate motor. Somehow, sometimes doesn't want to open, sometimes doesn't want to close off this open, and then I start looking, and then I found this problem. Uh, there's an old type of gate motor that has two of these micro switches with a spring with a little pin that on the rack that pushes when it's closed to stop the motor, and then the other side when it opens to stop the motor on the end. And then I found that one of these contacts doesn't make contact, so there's no continuity. Obviously, it's outside in the rain and there's a dampy and so obviously, if after some years, there will be some issues. Okay, then I decided just to show you guys how a micro switch look inside. It is just like a normal relay. It's a common with a normally open, normally close. You can see there's a little drawing on the thing here. Shows there is a normally close between the common and this pin. It is normally closed, but when you press it, then it switch over from the common to the normally open, and then that gets normally closed then. And then this lever, you get a lot of different types. You get one with a little wheel on here, depends on why you use it for. You get longer pins here, lever, and then as you can see, there's also two positions inside here where you can move this thing. Let's just open this thing, then we can show you how this thing works. Obviously, if you have an issue with your gate motor, you can open it yourself and just clean it yourself. You can see, just to start with, you can see here's the little lever. You can put it in the top position, and then depends on how much leverage you need, then you can select it. Or you can buy one without this, and maybe if the casing is the same, you can just use it again. Now if you look inside here, you can see what's happening here. You can see there's the two contacts. If I go and I let it focus quickly, and then you press here, you see what's happening here. So there the two contacts switching over. This is how this micro switch work. And then inside here is a little piece of brass, like a spring metal. It's like a very critical, it has a critical point this is how they bend the metal. So if you press it, and then it jumps over to the other side, and then it has tension. While it's there's some tension on that contact, so they can make good contact. And there in the top is just a small spring, just for this pin to push it back, and it makes contact then through this center, through this pin in the where you switch it over. But then I think what the problem is here, let's open this thing. If you just take this out here, you can see here, just focus here again. Yeah, you can see there's a point here. You just open this thing quickly here. Just want to focus there. You can see sometimes you will see there's like dirt on there, or it can be arcing. If it draws too much, the thing it switches, there's too much current through there over the time. But this one, just look, it's like a little dark spot there. So obviously it was outside, so it maybe some damp. You can take spritz, clean it, or you take your knife, standing knife, and just scratch it. But I think they say on the point here, they damp, or they put little metal on there that makes it last longer, doesn't rust. I don't know if that's true, but I think it must be. And then you can also see the other side. You can also clean that if you like. So either one of the sides didn't work, that's why I didn't go, there was no continuity. You can also go like this. You can also take a piece of paper, and then you put a paper there, and then close it, and then pull the paper to clean the contacts, just for the meantime. But as I say, just clean it. You can just go with your standing knife and just go clean all the debris on there, and then you put it back, and then just press this thing, put this side back, And as I say, I think I just put it the wrong way around. Just take a small screwdriver. You just want to push this thing back properly. And there's a little spot inside there where it needs to go. See, there's back again. And you can just clean. Let me just get a piece of paper and show what I mean. Okay, I cut a piece of paper here, carton, and then what you do, you can put it between that point, then leave it, and then you just move it a little bit to get all the gunk and all the stuff. It will transfer on the paper. And then the other side, you have to give some pressure to give some tension there. And then you just go and you clean it. You will see the marks on here. All the dirt will sit there. So this is a way to clean the contact. And so there's nothing else to do here. Then you can just go and put back this little lever. And if you have a contact cleaner, you can spray and then spray maybe the contacts as well. Then you just put this back. I think that's when I go back so lekker. It's an issue somewhere. Let's just try to see if it's got, yeah, there it goes. And just open it, close here. Just put your pin in here. Just leave it, close it. There it works again. So then you can just go with your multimeter and just buzz out or beep out or test continuity between the common and normally close. And if you press it, it must go switch over to the side. It must be like under 10 ohm or so. So that is this is how a micro switch work. I all know if you have a gate motor that gives you troubles, the old type. The newer type is just more don't have this anymore. They use it tumble dryers for door switches, for a lot of electrical equipment, mostly for door switches on the appliances, and some of the motors for start windings and so on. Okay, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, cheers.